Good morning, everyone. This is J.R. Badley from MBA to E, and my topic is all about global sourcing strategy. Global sourcing refers to the practice of procuring goods, services, or raw materials from suppliers located in different countries around the world. It involves companies seeking out and engaging with suppliers or manufacturers outside of their domestic market to take advantage of various benefits such as lower cost, specialized expertise, access to unique resources, or economies of scale. By expanding their supplier base globally, companies can tap into a wider range of options and find most suitable partners for their specific needs. Global sourcing allows businesses to leverage disparities in labor costs, production, capabilities, or availability of resources across different countries. The process of global sourcing typically involves identifying potential suppliers, evaluating their capabilities and reliability, negotiating contracts and pricing, and managing the logistics of importing goods or services. It requires careful consideration of factors such as quality control, intellectual property, protection, cultural differences, language barriers, legal and regulatory compliance, and transportation costs. While global sourcing can offer significant advantages such as cost savings and access to specialized skills, it also introduces certain risks and challenges. This may include supply chain disruptions, political uh, instability, uh, exchange rate fluctuations, longer lead times, and potential quality issues. Therefore, companies engaging in global sourcing must carefully assess and manage this risk to ensure the success of their sourcing strategies. Let's define first the global sourcing strategy. It refers to a comprehensive plan or approach adopted by a company to systematically source goods, services, or raw materials from suppliers across different countries. Like what the definition of global sourcing on the previous slides, it involves developing a structured framework that aligns sourcing activities with the company's overall objectives and takes into account various factors such as cost, quality, efficiency, and risk management. A global sourcing strategy typically includes the following key element. First is the supplier selection or domestic purchases only. Identifying potential suppliers in different countries based on their capabilities, expertise, quality standards, production capacity, and cost competitiveness. This involves conducting suppliers assessment, diligence, and evaluating their sustainability for the company requirements. The second one is cost analysis, analyzing and comparing the costs associated with sourcing from different countries, including labor costs, transportation costs, tariffs, taxes, and other expenses. This helps in identifying cost savings opportunities and determining the most cost-effective sourcing locations. The third one is the risk assessment and mitigations. Evaluating and managing risks associated with global sourcing, such as supply chain disruption, geopolitical uncertainties, regulatory compliance, intellectual property protection, and environmentally sustainability. Developing contingency plans and establishing risk mitigation strategies are crucial elements of a global sourcing strategy. The fourth is supplier relationship management. Establishing effective communication channels, building strong relationships, and fostering Collaboration with global suppliers. This involves setting clear expectations, regular performance monitoring, addressing issues promptly, and maintaining open lines of communication to ensure productive and mutually beneficial partnership. The fifth is logistic and supply chain. Management, developing robust logistics and supply chain networks to ensure timely delivery of goods or services from different sourcing locations. This includes managing transportation, custom clearance, warehousing, and inventory management to optimize efficiency and minimize lead times. Last is the continuous improvement. Implementing mechanism to continuously evaluate and improve the global sourcing strategies. This uh, involves monitoring supplier performance, collecting feedback, identifying areas for optimization, and incorporating lessons learned into future sourcing decisions. By developing a well-defined global sourcing strategy, companies can leverage global opportunities, optimize their supply chain, reduce costs, access specialty resources, and enhance their competitiveness in the global market. When making global sourcing decisions, companies need to consider several factors to ensure successful and effective sourcing strategy. Here are some key considerations. The first is the cost analysis. Evaluate the cost implication of sourcing from different countries. This includes labor costs, production costs, transportation costs, import duties, taxes, and currency exchange rates. Comparing costs across potential sourcing locations will help determine the most cost-effective option. The second is the supplier capability and reliability. Assess the capabilities, expertise, and reliability of potential suppliers. Consider factors such as production, capacity, quality, control, system, certification, track record, and references. It's important to work with suppliers who can consistently meet quality standards and delivery requirements. Risk management, the third one is the risk management. Evaluate the risk associated with sourcing from different countries. Assess geopolitical stability, legal and regulatory frameworks, intellectual property protection, supply chain, vulnerability, and potential disruption. Develop risk mitigation strategy to address any identified risks. The fourth one is the cultural and communication considerations. Understand culture, nuisance, and communication challenges that may arise when working with suppliers from different countries. Language barriers, time zone differences, and cultural differences can impact communication and collaboration. Ensure effective communication channels and clear understanding of expectation. Fifth is logistic and supply chain. Evaluate the logistic infrastructure and supply chain capabilities of potential sourcing location. Consider factors such as transportation network, custom procedures, lead time, and proximity to target markets. Efficient logistic and supply chain management are essential for time delivery. The sixth is the sustainability and uh, corporate social responsibility. Consider the environmental and social impacts of sourcing decisions, evaluate supplier sustainability practices, adherence to ethical standards, and compliance with labor laws. Incorporate sustainability and corporate social responsibility consideration into the sourcing strategy. Number seven is the intellectual property. Intellectual property protection assess the intellectual property landscape in potential sourcing locations. Evaluate the legal framework of intellectual property rights and risk of counterfeiting or unauthorized use. Protecting intellectual properties is crucial for company sourcing globally. 8 is scalability and flexibility. Consider the scalability and flexibility of the source strategy. Anticipate future business needs, growth opportunities, and potential changes in market conditions. Ensure that the selected sourcing location and supplier can adapt to evolving requirements. 9 is the local market factor. Understand the local market dynamics and customer preferences in the target market. Consider factors such as consumer behavior, cultural preferences, regulatory requirements, and market trends. Adapting sourcing decisions to local market conditions can enhance competitiveness. And finally, the last is the total cost of ownership. Look beyond the initial purchase cost and consider the total cost of ownership. This includes factors such as transportation, inventory holding costs, quality control, after sales, after-sales support, and any hidden costs associated with sourcing from a specific location. By considering these factors and conducting thorough analysis, companies can make informed global sourcing decisions that align with their objectives, minimize risks, optimize costs, and ensure a reliable and efficient supply chain. Then, what global strategy does Honda use? In September 2021, there is no company named Honda that is widely recognized. The Honda Motors, well known as automotive company, is known for its global strategy that focuses on few key elements. The Honda views global production and manufacturing, has adopted a global production strategy, establishing manufacturing facilities in various countries around the world. This strategy allowed them to localize production and cater the regional markets more effectively. They aim to produce vehicles and companies close to the markets when they are sold, reducing transportation costs and optimizing efficiency. Honda Research and Development Centers has established centers in different regions globally, including Japan, United States, and Europe. These centers enable the company to conduct a localized R&D activities, better understand regional customer preferences, and develop product tailored to specific markets. The third is the product location. Honda emphasizes product location to meet the unique demands and preferences of different markets. They adapt their vehicles to suit local regulation, climate condition, road infrastructure, and consumer preferences. This strategy helps Honda to position itself as a brand that understands and caters to the needs of specific markets. Global sales and distribution network. Honda has a robust global sales and distribution network, enabling them to reach customers across different countries and regions. They have established dealership on authorized service centers and partnership worldwide to ensure their products are easily accessible to consumers. Then last is the environmental sustainability. Honda has a strong commitment to environmental sustainability. They have been pioneer in developing and promoting environmental friendly technologies such as hybrid and electric vehicles. Their global strategy includes efforts to reduce environmental impact through efficient manufacturing process and sustainable product development. It is important to note that company strategies can evolve over time. So it's recommended to refer to the most up-to-date information from Honda Motors or specific official resources for the most accurate and current information regarding their global strategy. Honda is actively working on the development and production of electric vehicle or EV batteries. So why EV? Number one, No emission is better for planet, people, and profits. Number two, electric cars have less environmental impact than gas-powered cars or hybrid cars. Then last is the future of transportation, like buses, trains, cars, and even ferries and airplanes are moving toward all-electric emission-free vehicle, and the charging infrastructure is improving every year. With two companies' expertise combined, we will provide top quality batteries to ensure the success launch of Honda EVs in North America and grow with the community here in Ohio by creating high value jobs according to the Honda. So another example is the global sourcing top line brands of Wilcon. Wilcon Depot in the Philippines has all has many varieties and different brands of their top line product like Alpalux, Ariston, Birka, Direct Hardware, Franke, Gardenia, Gilmore, Grohe Hamden, Heim Kohler, Novabel, Posey, Rosarisa, Sigres, Sol, Sunpress, and Trooper. These imported brands are all available, and you can see on their online platform. They are also have a domestic or the local item brand such as the Mariwasa, Tencent, HCG, Royal Turn, and other local brands. That's all. Thank you.